Name it easy obby for fun, and the first stage is literally just walking across a straight line, but then stage 5 hits you with the most insane pixel-perfect jumps over insta-kill lava that even speedrunners would cry at. And don't get me started on how they randomly add moving platforms that look like they were coded at 3 a.m. with zero sleep. You'll be vibing, thinking you're a pro, and then one tiny misstep sends you all the way back to the beginning like it's a life lesson. Obbies are supposed to be fun, not trauma training. Bro, Roblox obbies really be disrespectful sometimes. Like, they'll name it easy obby for fun, and the first stage is literally just walking across a straight line, but then stage 5 hits you with the most insane pixel-perfect jumps over insta-kill lava that even speedrunners would cry at. And don't get me started on how they randomly add moving platforms that look like they were coded at 3 a.m. with zero sleep. You'll be vibing, thinking you're a pro, and then one tiny misstep sends you all the way back to the beginning like it's a life lesson. Obbies are supposed to be fun, not trauma training. Bro, the Roblox community is literally in shambles right now, and if you've been tapped in even a little bit, you already know why people are spamming all caps in chat, making TikToks, and dropping memes about it. Steal a Brain Rot, one of the most cracked, most viral, most culture-shifting games in Roblox history, is suddenly looking like it might actually be in danger of going down bad. And the reason? Fortnite, of all things, sliding in like that one kid who joins your private server uninvited and tries to steal all the loot. Like, I can't even lie, this whole situation is wild, and the way players are reacting feels like one of those moments where you just stop mid-game and type in chat, because it's so goofy and tragic at the same time. So let's actually run this down. Steal a Brain Rot wasn't just some random simulator clone you hop in for 5 minutes then bounce. Nah, this game hit different. It literally peaked with like 21 million active players, pulled over 18 billion visits, and for weeks straight, it was either sitting at number 2 or 3 in Roblox's entire history. Like, that's not just numbers, that's Roblox rewriting what it means to blow up. Every lobby, every server, every friend group had someone spamming invites or flexing their brain rots. It was a whole era, bro. And then out of nowhere, Fortnite decides to copy the vibe. Now, Fortnite been trying to reinvent itself as this hub of experiences, copying Roblox's whole UGC model where players can build and share their own stuff. They really said, yeah, we saw how y'all eatin', we want to play too. And the thing is, people on Fortnite straight up made Steal a Brain Rot lookalikes. When you search Brain Rot on Fortnite, you'll see clones everywhere. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. But here's the plot twist. The devs behind Steal a Brain Rot on Roblox actually gave permission for an official Fortnite version. So this isn't just some bootleg copy floating around. This is legit, official, and they're co-owners. And on day 1, that Fortnite version hit 400,000 players, breaking records for player-made experiences on Fortnite. Like, bro, 400,000? Fortnite kids were eating that up like free Robux codes. The community, though, did not vibe with it. Roblox purists felt betrayed. Imagine grinding hours in the Roblox version, flexing your stats, and then seeing Fortnite players get the same experience just reskinned with some Unreal Engine graphics and emotes. The chat went from W devs to L cash grab in like 2 seconds. People started panicking that the Fortnite version was gonna siphon players away, and low-key, the numbers backed it up. Roblox Steal a Brain Rot dipped under 600,000 concurrent players the same day Fortnite's version spiked. Like, tell me that's a coincidence. And this is where things get scary. If you're a Gen Alpha player, you know our attention spans are fried. 1 week, everyone's screaming Brain Rot on top. Next week, it's Fall Guys 2.0 energy. The replayability problem is real. Just look at Fall Guys. It was literally the most viral game in the world for a hot minute, and then it died out faster than your friend rage quitting in Arsenal. Why? Because it was the same loop over and over. No matter how fun it is, if there's no real progression, no insane new updates, people bounce. That's why Minecraft is still king. It's infinite. You can reinvent your experience 1,000 different ways. Steal a Brain Rot, though? It's stealing, rebirthing, grinding mutations, rinse and repeat. Fun for a while, but eventually people hit that mid-wall. And here's the cold part. Some players are even saying the Fortnite version might actually be better. Like, imagine losing your own game to a reskinned version in a rival platform. That's like if Brookhaven suddenly pulled bigger numbers in GTA Online than Roblox. It's humiliating, bro. The Roblox devs are still making money either way, but if their flagship loses steam on Roblox, the culture impact shifts, and that's dangerous. Because Roblox ain't just about player counts, it's about clout. If your game isn't dominating the front page, people move on, and suddenly you're a remember when meme. The situation also exposes something bigger. Fortnite copying Roblox games is about to become a whole wave. You can already see it. 99 Nights in a Forest, Grow a Garden, even Brookhaven clones are popping up on Fortnite. And while Steal a Brain Rot on Fortnite was official, most of these other games are just shameless ripoffs. Fortnite isn't even trying to shut them down, because, let's be real, why would they? Every copy gives Fortnite more players, more cash, and more clout. Meanwhile, Roblox devs gotta sit there watching their ideas get jacked. Imagine grinding dev hours making the next banger, only to see some Fortnite kid push out a knockoff in a week and rake in attention. It's giving copy and paste homework vibes. Copyright is about to be a whole war zone. Roblox devs either need to start suing, taking legal action, or just bite the bullet and make official Fortnite ports themselves. And low-key, I think that's what's gonna happen. Soon we're probably gonna see devs dropping their games on both Roblox and Fortnite like, yo, play the official one, don't touch the bootlegs. It's survival because if they don't, Fortnite clones will eat their lunch. But think about it, that also splits communities. Suddenly you're asking kids to choose between grinding Roblox or Fortnite for the same experience, and that fractures the hype. Now let's talk boredom factor again. Games like camping were huge for a moment. Every YouTuber milked it, every kid streamed it, but then it died out. Why? Same loop, no freshness. That's the danger here. Steal a Brain Rot is fun now, but unless they drop game-changing updates, it risks the same fate. Roblox kids don't want to grind the same brain rots forever. They want chaos, memes, and new mechanics that make them scream W update in chat. If they fail to deliver, dead game energy. Straight up. And Fortnite doesn't even need to innovate. They can let their community copy Roblox's hits, and boom, instant clout. It's like when you pull up with fake Yeezys that still look fire enough to flex on Instagram. The average player doesn't even care if it's official. They just want the hype experience. That's terrifying for Roblox devs, because Fortnite doesn't play by the same rules. But here's what makes it spicy. Fortnite is still way smaller than Roblox in terms of player base. Roblox is the OG in this space. Roblox can still pull millions more daily. The question is, how long can Roblox hold its ground if Fortnite keeps eating up attention with these copies? If Steal a Brain Rot can drop from 600k to the low end in just a day because of Fortnite, imagine what happens if more Roblox hits get cloned. That's not just competition, that's a straight-up war for the soul of UGC gaming. So what's next? Honestly, the devs of Steal a Brain Rot gotta clutch up. They're smart, no doubt, but they need to stop thinking small. Cosmetic updates and a few new brain rots won't cut it. They need game-changing mechanics, collabs, maybe even whole new modes that make people log in daily. Think Minecraft-level replayability, not Fall Guys-level burnout. And on the Roblox side, maybe the platform itself needs to step up. Like, why isn't Roblox helping their devs protect IP the same way Fortnite clearly isn't policing copies? If Roblox doesn't stand behind their devs, the whole platform risks looking like a stepping stone for Fortnite clout chasers. At the end of the day, though, players still love Steal a Brain Rot. The culture is too strong right now for it to just vanish overnight. The memes, the slang, the chaos, it's peak Gen Alpha humor. Everyone's dropping ratio and mid in servers because the game has become part of online culture. That's not easy to kill, even with Fortnite breathing down its neck. But vibes alone can't save it forever. If updates don't hit, if Fortnite keeps stealing the sauce, this game could be remembered as just another wave we rode before moving on to the next shiny thing. And bro, imagine if lawsuits actually start flying. Like real companies suing over Fortnite clones of Roblox games. That would break the internet. Suddenly, dev beef goes from Twitter threads and YouTube rants to actual court cases. That's when things get messy. And honestly, it might take that kind of smoke to wake up both Roblox and Fortnite to the reality of what's going on. So yeah, Steal a Brain Rot is in a dangerous spot. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Not even close, but standing at a crossroads. Either the devs go God mode with updates and make it stick long term, or Fortnite continues leeching clout until the Roblox version feels like yesterday's news. And knowing how fast Gen Alpha moves on, that's a scary thought. But for now, we're still locked in. Still grinding, still spamming emojis in chat, hoping the devs pull off a W update that keeps this game on top. Because if not, well, GG, it was fun while it lasted.
Why does Roblox lag hit different? You'll be vibing, everything's smooth, then suddenly your character freezes mid-jump and boom, you're respawning like you just got sniped. Ping shoots up to 900 for no reason, chat's delayed by 30 seconds, and the game starts looking like a PowerPoint presentation. And of course, the moment you rage quit, your internet goes back to perfect speed, like it was trolling you the whole time. Roblox servers be running on potato batteries, W smooth runs, L random lag spikes. So Law by Mike suing Roblox is kinda crazy because it shows how far Roblox has come from being just a simple blocky game into a billion-dollar company that people actually want to challenge in court. Law by Mike isn't just some random creator. He's a lawyer who built his platform around explaining legal issues to regular people. So if he's taking Roblox to court, it's not clout chasing. It's probably because he sees something genuinely off in how the platform handles stuff. Roblox already has a long history of problems. Bad moderation, kids getting scammed, shady games slipping through, even copyright lawsuits from big music labels. So a case like this could be tied to things like false advertising, failing to properly protect minors, or even the way Roblox makes money through Robux and how developers get paid. The bigger picture is that this kind of lawsuit puts Roblox under real pressure to change. It might push them to improve safety, update their policies, or crack down harder on the sketchy side of the community. At the same time, it also shows just how big Roblox has gotten. Like, when lawyers and courts are involved, it's no longer just a game. It's a platform with real-world stakes. It feels wild to think about. What started as a fun obby playground is now in the middle of lawsuits that could shape how the platform works for millions of players. Why does every Roblox simulator game start off fun and then instantly feel like a second job? First 5 minutes you're clicking, collecting coins, upgrading, feels hype. Then suddenly it's grind 10 million gems, just to buy a pet that gives you plus 0.5 more coins per click. Now you're clicking like a maniac for hours just to unlock the next area that looks exactly like the first one, but with blue grass instead of green. And don't even get me started on pay to win. Some dude joins, spends 5k Robux, and instantly flexes pets so strong they break the whole server while you're still stuck farming chickens. You early game hype, L endless grind.
Why does every Roblox obby act like it's easy until you actually play it? The thumbnail says, easy parkour, 99% can't beat. And you're like, bet. Then you hop in and instantly slip on stage 2 like a total NPC. Half the checkpoints don't even register, so you die once and get sent back to spawn like it's Dark Souls. And then there's always that one sweaty kid speedrunning past everyone, typing Ez in chat while you're still stuck on the spinning kill brick. Bro probably practices obbies like it's an esport. W creative maps, L rage-inducing jumps.
Yo, let's keep it a stack. Roblox right now is moving wild. Like the whole vibe is low-key sus, and Gen Alpha kids out here clocking the T faster than some adults. Everyone grew up thinking Roblox was just this lit little playground where you could vibe with your friends, grind for Robux, flex your drip, and hop into random obbies without stress. But nah, scratch that. Behind the blocky avatars and goofy emotes, there's some straight-up dark energy. And it's hitting different because the whole safe and educational promise turned out to be cap. And kids are seeing the cracks in the system, realizing that Roblox ain't protecting them like it said, and the lawsuits are blowing that cap right off. From the jump, Roblox pulled up like, yo, we're the ultimate safe zone. Parents heard that and were like, bet, this is where Lil Timmy can chill without getting exposed to the madness of the internet. But then boom, one case drops this summer about a player called DH. She thought she was just vibing in a kid-friendly space, but an adult slid in, pretending to be someone else. Roblox's filters and moderation didn't even catch it. And it wasn't just some little slip-up. Nah, this man actually got to her, took her off the platform, and it ended up in real-world trauma. Like, bro, imagine thinking you're in some pixel world, then realizing those pixels hide actual predators. That's not just scary. It's messed up on levels Roblox can't just emoji filter their way out of. And here's the kicker. DH ain't alone. Since 2018, police been pulling up receipts. 24 arrests for dudes using Roblox like it's Tinder for creeps. And some of them weren't random trolls either. They were teachers, nurses, even a cop. Like, bro, That's nightmare fuel. The crazy part? Roblox's own numbers show they flagged 13,000 incidents in 1 year, up from 3,000 the year before. That's not just a whoopsie. That's a spike like when your Wi-Fi randomly glitches in the middle of a clutch. And parents out here are looking at those stats like, yo, y'all promised me a sandbox, not a horror game. But the real sauce comes from people like Schle. Y'all might know him, a YouTuber who got over 1 milli subs. When he was younger, he had his own horror story with a Roblox dev. And not like a casual beef either. This thing hit him so hard it landed him in therapy, messed with his relationships, and stuck with him for years. So instead of just coping, he flipped the script. Dude started investigating predators on Roblox, running undercover decoy ops, and boom, helped the cops arrest 6 predators. That's superhero vibes right there. But how does Roblox react? Instead of giving him a medal or boosting his work, they hit him with the ban hammer and a cease and desist. Like bro, they really treated the whistleblower like the villain. And Gen Alpha didn't let that slide. Nah, the whole squad went off. Hashtags like Free Schleep trended worldwide. Players started changing their game thumbnails to Free Schle. In-game protests popped off, and even big names like Moist Critical and Creek piled in to drag Roblox. That's the thing. Kids nowadays aren't just passive players. They're locked into the culture, they meme, they trend, they mobilize. And when Roblox tried to muzzle Schle, the community basically said, bet, watch this, and turned it into a movement. 3 days straight trending on Twitter, and Roblox looking real goofy, like a noob caught slipping in a public server. But it didn't just stay on the timeline. Even a congressman pulled up, Rokana backed Schle, and shared a petition demanding Roblox fix their safety mess. That petition stacked 100,000 signatures in less than a week. And when Wall Street caught wind, Roblox's stock value dipped by $12 billion. Like imagine losing billions just because you couldn't handle whistleblowers properly. That's the Roblox L speedrun right there. Now Schle ain't just ranting on YouTube, he's suing Roblox. Not for the ban, nah, for the trauma he went through as a kid at the hands of a developer. And the wild part? His lawyer is repping over 800 similar cases. That's not just some isolated issue, that's a whole server full of pain. Hundreds of kids, now older, saying, yo, this platform scarred me too. And when you've got numbers like that, it's not just a bad look, it's a systemic failure. Roblox is out here fighting in court to keep everything hush-hush, trying to slide into confidential proceedings so people forget. But nah, Gen Alpha's memory is like TikTok's For You page. It keeps recycling the same drama till you deal with it. The lawsuits are also breaking down how Roblox was built on some weak sauce design choices. First off, until 2021, signing up was easier than logging into your Netflix account. Just a username, password, and birthday. And since kids are out here trolling with fake ages, that meant full unrestricted chat access was one click away. Adults and kids mixed like it was nothing, and bad actors slid right in. YouTubers like Gideon tested it and proved it's basically a predator speedrun. Roblox eventually rolled out ID checks and even machine learning age guessing. But come on, AI filters aren't gonna save kids when the problem is structural. Like you can't just slap a band-aid on a cracked monitor and call it fixed. Second flaw? Robux. That pixel currency is like crack for younger players. The grind is real, and half the servers are just kids flexing limited UGC fits. So predators figured out, yo, I can just dangle Robux like bait. And kids desperate for clout and drip? They'll do anything. That will do anything for Robux meme ain't even funny anymore when you realize predators weaponize it. Third flaw, the moderation. Roblox capped heavy about having thousands of mods and 24/7 AI filters. But reality? Only around 3,000 moderators for 78 million daily players, and over 50,000 messages per second. That's like 3 kids trying to stop a whole cafeteria food fight. It's just chaos. Compare it to TikTok, which has triple the users but over 13 times the mods. Roblox straight up prioritized growth over safety, ignoring staff begging for more resources. Some trust and safety employees even quit after promised hires never showed. Features like blocking strangers in chat were defaulted off. Like bro, you know your safety features are sus when they feel like optional DLCs. And don't even get me started on the loopholes. Filters block Discord or Snapchat, but if you just spell it Discord or drop an emoji, you slide right past. Phone numbers blocked as digits, but not spelled out. That's not high tech. That's like locking your front door but leaving the windows wide open. Lawsuits are basically screaming, y'all know this and left it like that. Which means Roblox ain't just negligent, they're complicit. And legally? Section 230 ain't saving them this time. Normally, platforms dodge accountability by saying, hey, we're not responsible for what users post. That's why YouTube doesn't get sued every time some wild vid goes live. But Roblox is in a different zone. These lawsuits say Roblox didn't just let bad actors run wild. They marketed the game as safe while knowingly ignoring the risks. That's misrepresentation, and at least one court already said Section 230 doesn't cover that. So if a jury agrees, Roblox ain't just catching Ellis in PR, they're catching legal fades too. And here's the thing, this case is bigger than just Roblox. It's a whole signal boost that Gen Alpha is growing up in an ecosystem where platforms can't just say, trust us. The players, the parents, even the courts are now saying, prove it. And if Roblox loses, the fallout might force platforms across the board to verify users better, hire more mods, and stop relying on AI filters that can't even catch spelling tricks. It's a whole culture shift, and Roblox is the test dummy. But let's be real, Roblox still has the juice. 78 million daily users? That's not fading overnight. Kids still pulling up daily for roleplay, obbies, tycoons, and flex battles. But the trust gap is growing. When you've got parents side-eyeing the platform, kids memeing Roblox is sus on TikTok, and lawsuits stacking up like V-Bucks purchases, you can't just patch it with one update. It's a long grind ahead, and the XP required is insane. The wildest part? This whole thing proves how loud Gen Alpha voices are. Back in the day, a company could silence critics and keep it moving. Now, one kid posts a video and boom! It trends worldwide, petitions fly, stocks tank, and the narrative flips. Schle didn't just expose Roblox. He showed that kids aren't just players, they're watchdogs. They'll turn your platform inside out if you cross them. At the end of the day, this ain't just a Roblox story. It's a Gen Alpha coming of age arc. Kids realizing that the digital playgrounds they grew up in aren't as safe as advertised. realizing that they gotta fight for accountability in spaces adults don't even fully understand, and realizing that with hashtags, protests, and sheer numbers, they can drag billion-dollar companies into court. Roblox thought they could silence one YouTuber. Instead, they accidentally sparked a rebellion. And whether Roblox wins or loses in court, the damage is done. The vibes are forever shifted. Kids will still hop on after school, still grind for Robux, still flex their fits. But every parent, every player, now side-eyes the platform a little more. Every glitch, every sus player in chat, every weak moderation call, suddenly feels like part of a bigger pattern. And that's a trust meter you can't just refill with promo codes. So yeah, Roblox, the ball's in your court now. Either step up at the platform you claim to be, or keep fumbling while Gen Alpha keeps receipts, hashtags, and lawsuits ready. One thing's for sure. The kids aren't just playing anymore. They're watching, they're fighting, and they're ready to clap back harder than any ban hammer you can drop. Why does every Roblox lobby instantly turn into a popularity contest? You spawn in just trying to play, and within 5 minutes someone's already flexing their limited, someone else is roasting bacon hairs, and the chat devolves into a whole fashion show. Then you got copy and pastes versus slenders versus bacons beefing like it's a Roblox civil war, while the actual game just sits there ignored. And the wild part? Half the players act like celebrities because they have 2K followers on Roblox. Bro, we're all stuck in the same laggy server. You drip? Lego. Bro, Roblox is wildin' right now. Like, straight up. The platform has been going through one of the craziest glow-ups and meltdowns at the same time. And the way Gen Alpha eats this up is insane. You hop on TikTok or scroll through Twitter, and it's all Roblox, all day. Like, the platform is the main character of the internet this week. And I gotta break it all down for you, because Roblox has been cooking, but at the same time, the oven's on fire. First off, the AI moderation thing is low-key kinda busted, but also a W. You know how people have been crying for years about those weird sus avatars walking around games like Brookhaven, Meep City, or any random condo server? Those, why is this in a kid's game avatars? Roblox finally pulled up with AI bots that zap them like Thanos, snapping his fingers. Report an avatar and poof, 30 seconds later it's gone, reset, obliterated. Cow showed it off in his vid, like, man really had a whole timer going, and you literally watched the AI wipe the avatar from existence like, nah fam, not today. And honestly, it's about time. Roblox letting those avatars run around was like leaving milk out for 3 days, and now they finally threw it in the trash. But here's where Roblox does that classic goofy aha moment. Of course, people start abusing it. Instead of the AI only zapping the truly cursed avatars, now regular players are catching strays. Siri Berry hopped on Twitter like, bro, my normal avatar keeps getting reset and I'm getting 1-day bans. And the screenshots she dropped? Nothing wild. No sussy bacchaness. Just a normal Roblox fit, some drip, and boom, AI decides it's inappropriate. Another player, Casey Daya, same deal. Normal looking avatar vibin', then Roblox AI pulls up like the hall monitor who hates fun. It's like, okay, Roblox, I get it. You're trying to protect the kids, but now feminine avatars just vibin' are getting blasted. That's some scorched earth moderation energy. Like they really said, if it even looks girly or kinda different, reset it. That's peak overcorrection. And that's the thing with Roblox. Every time they try to fix something, they end up breaking 3 other things. It's like when you patch one exploit in Bed Wars, and suddenly the whole game crashes if you pick up a sword. Classic Roblox moment. And the UGC moderation? Bruh. Roblox moderation bots went sicko mode. They just started deleting everything, especially hats and items that even slightly resembled Roblox's OG stuff. Valks, fedoras, anything with that vibe, gone. And creators are heated, because some of these items have been up for years. Like, imagine you uploaded a Valk hat months ago, Roblox didn't say anything, you think you're chillin', and now boom, instant ban, account terminated, no appeal. That's like getting detention months after the test because your teacher suddenly decided you cheated. That's not justice. That's just Roblox being Roblox. And the craziest part? You can't appeal. Once the bot slaps you, you're cooked. Straight deleted. And people are calling it out like, yo, Roblox, you can't just retroactively punish people for stuff you let slide. But Roblox tries to play the Uno reverse card, saying, well, we always said don't copy our official drip, so it's on you. And like, technically, yeah. But also, they let it slide for literal years. That's like your parents letting you play Roblox until 3 a.m. every night and then one day grounding you because actually bedtime is 9 p.m. Bro, what? Then there's the big hoax that had TikTok acting like the sky was falling. Roblox shutting down September 1st. Bruh, every couple years some clown account posts, Roblox is done, Roblox is shutting down, pack it up. And every time, kids on TikTok start crying like it's the end of the world. This time, it was some parody account called Roblox Notifier, dropping a fake screenshot of an official message, saying Roblox was closing because of safety issues. And the way the community ate it up was crazy. Like you had 10-year-olds making TikToks crying, saying goodbye to Adopt Me pets like it was a funeral. Bro, the chaos. And Roblox had to step in again with the classic, guys, chill, this is fake, we're not shutting down. They literally tweeted, don't believe everything on the internet. And yet, half the player base believed everything on the internet. Peak Gen Alpha moment. But then Roblox shot themselves in the foot again with their apology video. Remember that slap situation where they had to address it? They put out a response video, but people caught the weirdest details. Like, one lady's hand suddenly looked like she had 3 fingers. Another guy's cup text was scrambled like spaghetti letters. And instantly everyone was like, yo, Roblox used AI to generate their apology video. Like, imagine apologizing and people think you deep-faked it. That's wild. Turns out it wasn't actually AI generation. It was just Zoom skin smoothing and background filter bugging out. But still, that's embarrassing. Imagine apologizing for being sus and then looking even more sus. Now, the real nuke in all of this, unrated games. Roblox basically said, if your game doesn't have an age rating by September 30th, it's gone. Like, vanished. Off search. Off everything. You can't play it. Developers have to fill out the maturity questionnaire to keep their game alive. And this is where it gets messy. Because what about all the old classics? Games made by devs who don't even log in anymore. Some of them literally passed away, like the dev of Egg, a whole legendary Roblox game. Roblox said they'll try to auto-rate notable classics that still have favorites and visits, but smaller games? Cooked. Gone. And that's what hurts. Some of those old games are history, like Roblox museum pieces, and now they might be lost forever because Roblox wants a stricter rating system. Players are being told, go favorite and play your favorite old games to keep them alive, which is kinda wholesome, but also sad that it's the only lifeline. And bro, they didn't stop there. Roblox just straight purged a bunch of social hangout games, no warning. Games like Boba Cafe, Flex Your Account Age, just deleted. Players log in, and it's 404 City. Roblox's reasoning? Every social hangout game is now Auto 13+. Doesn't matter if it's literally kids role-playing as baristas serving fake boba, Roblox slapped that 13+ on it like a Fortnite emote spam. And the weirdest part? Violent games like The Hood are rated 9+. Like, how does that math check out? You can pistol whip people at age 9, but hanging out at a fake coffee shop requires you to be 13. Roblox logic strikes again. It's like watching your teacher hand out report cards, but giving the class clown an A+ and the quiet kid an F for no reason. And in the middle of all this chaos, Roblox gets a whole street named after them. Roblox Way. Imagine pulling up to work like, yeah, I work on Roblox Way. That's a flex, not gonna lie. But then trolls renamed Roblox HQ on Google Maps to Free Schley. So for a hot minute, employees were literally going to Free Schley every morning. That's comedy gold. Roblox can't catch a break. Even their Google Maps location gets memed. Meanwhile, Roblox is breaking records. Grow a Garden literally hit over 22 million concurrent players during some admin abuse war, which pushed Roblox itself to break Steam's all-time concurrent record with 47.29 million players. That's insane. Roblox is literally the biggest gaming platform on Earth now. Bigger than Steam. Bigger than everything. And yet, while hitting these peak numbers, all this drama is going down. It's like winning the championship while your team bus is on fire. And even politicians are stepping in now. Senator Mark Kelly from Arizona tweeted about Roblox's safety problems. Like, bro, when US senators start talking about Roblox, you know it's serious. Roblox went from that Lego game kids play to being debated by actual politicians. That's how big it's gotten, and also how messy the situation is. Every news article about Roblox right now is about safety, bans, moderation, lawsuits, all that. Roblox is mainstream, but not always in the way they want. So here's the vibe. Roblox is at a crossroads. On one hand, they're making big W moves. AI moderation, finally addressing avatars, stricter age ratings for safety, breaking records, getting recognition. On the other hand, they're fumbling. False bans, overcorrection deleting history, making weird decisions like rating Boba Cafe higher than Da Hood. And the community is caught in the middle, memeing it, crying about shutdown hoaxes, and getting their normal avatars nuked by AI. It's peak Roblox energy. Chaos, comedy, and clout all at once. And honestly, it wouldn't be Roblox without that.
Why does Roblox trading feel like Wall Street for 12-year-olds? You try to swap one limited, and suddenly the other dude's acting like a stockbroker, spamming L offer and overpay 2K, like we're in a financial crisis. Then, you finally land a good deal, and chat instantly calls you a scammer even though the trade was fair. Meanwhile, actual scammers out here running around with fake games and phishing links, stealing Robux from kids who just wanted a free Dominus. Whole economy built on virtual hats and ego, W-flexing rares, L-trading community. Why does every Roblox update instantly split the community in half? Like devs drop a small feature, new menu, new chat font, new avatar style, and half the players are screaming, W update, Roblox is evolving, while the other half are crying, L Roblox, bring 2016 back. Same thing every single time. And the funniest part? Everyone still plays anyway. People be typing essays about how Roblox is ruined forever while sitting in Brookhaven for 6 hours straight. The nostalgia, L fake quitting. Why does Roblox voice chat feel like stepping into a Walmart at 3 a.m.? You join thinking people will actually talk about the game, but instead it's just kids screaming random memes, dudes blasting bass-boosted music, and at least one person trying way too hard to troll. Half the time you can't even understand what anyone's saying because everyone's mic sounds like it was recorded on a toaster. And if you mute, boom. Now chat spam's scared or L no mic. Like bro, I didn't log in to get roasted for not wanting to hear Roblox proximity screaming. W chaos, L communication. Why does every Roblox server feel like a daycare with 0 rules? You hop on just to vibe and instantly there's a 7-year-old spamming 1v1 me in chat, some kid blasting TikTok audios through voice chat, and 3 people arguing about who stole whose online boyfriend. Meanwhile, the rest of the server is either AFK grinding or begging for Robux like it's a charity stream. And the second a dev drops a new update, half the community calls it peak Roblox, and the other half screams dead game. It's never chill, always full drama over pixels. W fun moments, L Roblox community patience. Why does the Roblox community argue about literally everything? Like bro, a new hair comes out in the catalog and suddenly it's WW3 in the comments. Copy and paste, bacon supremacy, slender cringe, everyone fighting like it's a ranked match. Then you got devs dropping free events and half the chat still complaining like update, mid items. And don't get me started on trading. Someone offers you a fair deal, you decline, and suddenly you're labeled a scammer. Meanwhile, actual scammers running around with copy-paste games stealing Robux from kids. Whole community acts like it's life or death over virtual hats. W creativity, L non-stop drama. Why is Brookhaven always the most chaotic server on Roblox? You spawn in thinking you're just gonna roleplay chill, maybe buy a house, maybe drive around. Next thing you know, there's a kid robbing the bank with a shotgun, 2 people faked in chat, and some random dude pulling up in a Lambo spamming get in. The cops? Straight useless. Half of them are AFK dancing on the roof of the police station. The other half are busy trolling with rocket launchers. And every single server got at least one hacker flying around on a fridge. Brookhaven's supposed to be life simulator, but it's really just GTA for 10-year-olds. W chaos, L realism. Why do alarm clocks feel like the most toxic item IRL? You set it the night before thinking you'll wake up refreshed, and when it actually goes off, it sounds like a Roblox death sound on steroids. Instead of feeling awake, you spawn in like a laggy avatar trying to find the leave game button. And the worst part? You hit snooze once, and suddenly you're speedrunning a 2-hour nap. Now you're late, rushing like it's an obby with no checkpoints, and your whole day's already cooked before it starts. W, sleep. L, alarms. Why do movie theaters still act like it's 1999? You pull up, drop half your paycheck on a ticket, and then they tax you harder than Roblox dev products for popcorn and a soda. Like, bro, why is a medium Coke the same price as a whole combo meal outside? Then you finally sit down, and there's always that one NPC kicking your seat, someone chewing louder than a Minecraft zombie, and a dude with his phone brightness on max scrolling TikTok mid-movie. Surround sound? Nah, it's surround distractions. W, home streaming. L, theater experience. Lil Tay's whole story feels like a Roblox RP server gone off the rails. She spawned in as the youngest flexer, running around saying her toilet cost more than your rent, but it was all scripted by her brother while adults stood back farming views. People treated her like a meme, but in reality, she was getting trained to chase clout like it was the only currency that mattered. She dipped, rumors flew, she was dead, then she reappeared saying, "Nah, I'm alive," and instantly went back to flexing. Now she's 18, dropped a link at midnight, cleared 1 million in 3 hours, and everyone's acting disgusted while still refreshing the page. It's the classic internet loop. Hate in public, pay in private. At the end of the day, Tay's just playing the only game she was ever taught. Secure the bag at all costs. And the crowd cheering or booing is still filling her pockets. W, money grind. L, humanity. Roblox right now is pure chaos. No lie. Every time I join a game, it's either some kid spamming Skibidi Riz in VC, or somebody flexing fake drip like they own the catalog. You got bacon hairs rocking a Dominus worth more than my whole setup, but still moving like default NPCs in free shirts. Updates ain't saving nobody either. Roblox HQ drops patch notes like bug fixes, but the only thing getting fixed is my will to log off. Frames be tanking in Brookhaven, animations break in every obby, and somehow Doors is scarier because half the server is yelling "Giat" at pixels. It's straight brain rot culture, but let's be real, we all keep logging back in. Where else can you go from robbing a bank in Brookhaven to speedrunning horror in the same 15 minutes? Peak Gen Alpha energy. Bro, Roblox is straight goofy yarn. Every server either lagging or filled with kids screaming Skibidi Riz in VC, UGC items got bacon hairs flexing $1,000 Dominus like it's drip, but they still wearing free shirts with Core Blocks legs. Updates? Trash. Roblox HQ says we fixed a bug while my frames drop harder than my grades. Every lobby's just jat spam at blocky avatars like chill, it's Pixels fam. Roblox is peak brain rot, but we all still play it because nothing else hits like role-playing in Brookhaven than speedrunning Doors 10 minutes later. Bro, the internet was supposed to be a library, but it turned into a cash grab obby, and Lil Tay been speedrunning that meta since day one. At 9, she spawned in flexing designer drip, your rent is my toilet vibes all scripted by her brother. People laughed, called her a meme, but behind the scenes it was just adults farming her for clout. She vanished, popped back up with a fake death hoax, then relogged saying she was alive and blaming her dad. She's 18. 18, dropped an OF link at midnight, made 1 million in 3 hours, and the timeline cried disgusting while still secretly subbing. That's the whole vibe of the internet. Public outrage, private demand. It's sad because she never got to log off. Every move's monetized. Even her sibling arguments feel scripted like side quests for views. The audience says it's shocked but still funds the cycle. And the truth is, the bag always wins when the algorithm rewards chaos over peace. Double healing L exploitation. Why does public restrooms always feel like you're stepping into a horror game lobby? You walk in and instantly regret it. The lights flickering like you're in a Roblox creepypasta map, the floor all wet for no reason, and at least one stall locked forever, like it's hiding a boss fight. The sinks? Half of them don't even work, and the one that does sprays water at full blast, like it's trying to launch you back into orbit. And don't even get me started on the hand dryers. Either they blow air weaker than a whisper, or they sound like a jet engine about to take off. You stand there shaking your hands like you're casting a spell, hoping they'll dry before you leave. Soap dispensers? Always empty. Paper towels? Long gone. It's like the game devs just gave up updating this map. The toilets themselves? Straight nightmare fuel. Some don't flush, some flush too hard like a tsunami, and some make noises like a monster is about to crawl out. There's always graffiti on the walls too, like you're reading lore notes in a horror story. And if you're unlucky, someone forgot to lock the stall, and now you're stuck in the most awkward boss encounter of your life. But the absolute worst? That one NPC who decides to hold a full conversation on speakerphone while in the stall next to you. Like, bro, I did not queue up for voice chat in this situation. Just finish your side quest and dip. W, making it out alive. L, public bathrooms forever. Why does math homework always feel like it's written in another language? Teacher explains it in class like it's easy, then the worksheet hits you with problems that look like Roblox obby codes. If train A leaves at 5:42, bro, I just wanted to add numbers, not solve a whole mystery. And calculators? They be acting like villains too. One wrong button and suddenly you're staring at syntax error, like you broke the universe. W, finishing the assignment. L, math homework stress. Why do commercials always play 10 times louder than the actual show? You're chilling, volume set perfect, then boom, an ad for car insurance screams in your ear like a Roblox jump scare. Whole house wakes up thinking something exploded, and streaming ads be even worse. You get the same one on repeat 5 times like it's brainwashing you. By the end, you can recite the script word for word against your will. W shows, L commercials. Why do chargers always break right at the connector? You could treat that cable like royalty, carefully plugging it in every night, and somehow it still ends up frayed and hanging by one thread like a Roblox obby rope bridge. And when it finally snaps, you're stuck holding it at the perfect 45-degree angle just to get 2% battery. Meanwhile, the off-brand cable you bought as backup either doesn't work or overheats like a gaming PC on max graphics. W, charged phone. L, fragile chargers. Why does laundry feel like an endless side quest? You finally wash all your clothes, fold them, and 2 days later the hamper's full again like you didn't just grind that chore. Socks be disappearing into the void like they got teleported to another Roblox dimension. Always one missing, never the full pair. And dryers, they either shrink your shirt to toddler size or don't dry at all, leaving everything damp and musty. Whole process feels like an obby with no finish line. Do fresh clothes, L laundry cycle. Why does the weather never match what the forecast says? The app be like sunny all day, and 5 minutes later, it's raining like a natural disaster survival map. You leave the house in shorts, and suddenly it feels like Ice Age 5 outside. And umbrellas? Useless. The wind flips them inside out instantly, and now you're just holding a broken metal stick while getting soaked. W cozy weather, L forecasts. Why do headphones always break the same way? One side just randomly dies, and now you're stuck listening to music like it's a broken Roblox sound effect. The wire starts bending, fraying, or straight up exposing copper like it's crying for help. And wireless ones, they flex battery life, but die in the middle of your favorite song, and the Bluetooth randomly disconnects like you're in a laggy server. W music, L headphones, durability. Why do vending machines always act like final bosses? You put your money in, press the button, and the snack gets stuck halfway like it's taunting you. Then you shake the machine, risking your whole life just for a bag of chips. And the prices? $2.50 for a candy bar that used to be $1. Straight robbery. Plus the machine always says exact change only when nobody ever has exact change. W snacks, L vending machines. Why does school Wi-Fi block literally everything? You try to open YouTube for research and it's banned. Try to play a game on break and it's banned. Even random sites for homework be banned. Like, bro, what do you expect me to research? Wikipedia only? And then the Wi-Fi itself runs slower than a Roblox server on update day. Whole class trying to load one page and it's buffering like a cutscene. Teachers be like, just look it up online, while the school firewall blocking the entire internet. W freedom, L school Wi-Fi. Why does fast food always betray you on delivery? You order a burger and fries thinking it's about to be fire, and it shows up looking like it fought a boss battle on the way. Fries all soggy, drink spilled, burger squished, flatter than a Roblox avatar after touching a kill brick. And don't even get me started on the missing items. You pay for nuggets, sauce, extra fries, and the bag pulls up with just napkins and sadness. Delivery apps still charge you like it's fine dining. W cravings, L delivery. Why does public Wi-Fi always feel like you're connecting to a potato server? You log in at a cafe thinking you're about to grind, and suddenly every page loads slower than a Roblox update. Half the time, it doesn't even connect, just sits there spinning like a broken loading screen. And the worst part? It always makes you sign in with some sketchy portal asking for your email, phone number, and probably your soul. You hit accept, and boom, still lag. W free internet, L public Wi-Fi. Why do shoes only start falling apart right after you flex them? You rock up with fresh kicks, everybody saying fire drip, then out of nowhere, the sole starts talking like a busted Roblox character animation. Laces snapping, creases showing like the shoes just gave up on life. And don't even get me started on white sneakers. You wear them once and they instantly turn brown like you just ran through a piggy map swamp. W fresh fit, L shoe durability. Why does Wi-Fi always turn into a clown right when you need it most? All day it's chilling, but the second you hop in a game or try to submit homework, boom, connection lost. Suddenly you're frozen mid-sentence in VC, looking like an NPC. And the router reset struggle is real. Whole family standing around like it's a boss fight, waiting for those little lights to stop blinking. One wrong move and it's GG for everyone. Do Ethernet, L Wi-Fi. Why do smartphones always drop at the worst possible time? You could be on carpet all day, no problem, but the one time you slip up, it's straight onto concrete, face first like it was aiming for max damage. Screen be shattering like glass in a Roblox break simulator. And the cases? You buy a military-grade case for protection, drop it once, and it still cracks like a cheap egg. Meanwhile, some dude with no case at all, been raw dogging his iPhone for 5 years with not a scratch. Luck for them, L durability for us. Why do streaming services act like villains now? You pay for Netflix and they still be like, who's watching? Every time you log in, like, it's me, the same person as yesterday. Then they start sniping you for password sharing like it's some FBI investigation. And don't even get me started on ads. You're telling me I'm paying monthly just to still sit through 30 seconds of shampoo commercials? That's like buying premium on Roblox and still getting pop-ups. W shows, L subscriptions. Why do elevators always take 10 years to show up when you're in a rush? You hit the button once, nothing happens, so you spam it like it's gonna spawn faster, and it still pulls up moving slower than a Roblox obby noob. Then when it finally arrives, it's packed like a Brookhaven server on a Saturday. You squeeze in, and suddenly everyone's staring at the floor numbers like it's peak entertainment. And there's always that one kid who presses all the buttons like it's a minigame. W stairs for cardio, L elevators for stress. Why are grocery store self-checkouts always plotting against us? You scan one item and suddenly it's screaming, unexpected item in bagging area, like you just tried to rob the place. Then you call the worker over, and they hit the machine with one magic tap, and it's fixed, like some secret admin command. And don't get me started on the scales. Put one bag of chips down and it acts like you dropped a whole anvil. Whole line of people behind you, breathing down your neck while you're fighting a 1v1 against a touchscreen. W convenience, L self-checkout. Why do teachers assign group chats for projects like it's supposed to help? You open the chat and it's 200 unread messages of pure nothing. Memes, lol, wittied, and one kid asking the actual question nobody answers. Then when it's due tomorrow, suddenly everyone's like, so what's our topic again? And there's always that one kid who goes completely ghost, then pops back in at the end, like, sorry guys, my Wi-Fi was down. Nah, lil bro, you just didn't want to help. W Solar Grind L group chats. Airports gotta be the most stressful places on Earth. You pull up thinking it's chill, and instantly you're hit with security lines longer than a Brookhaven RP server. TSA be moving slower than Roblox servers on update day, and you gotta take off your shoes, belt, hoodie, basically stripping just to walk through a scanner that still beeps anyway. And the prices? One bottle of water costs more than a Dominus on Roblox resale. You're starving, you grab a sandwich, and boom, 20 for 2 slices of bread, and sadness. Then boarding time comes, and people suddenly forget how lines work. Gate agents call Group 1, and everyone rushes like it's a jailbreak heist. And when you finally get on the plane, somebody's already in your seat acting clueless, like, oh, this is yours, W traveling, L airports. Bro, if I had a Robux for every time people started hating on Mr. Beast, I'd literally be stacked richer than every please donate leaderboard kid combined. Like, for real, this whole saga with Jimmy has been peak brain rot drama, and I'm low-key convinced the internet just wakes up some days and collectively decides, let's ratio Beast. The hate's been so consistent that it's basically become a whole mini-game, like some Roblox lobby where the objective is to drop the most cooked take possible. First off, let's break down the Team Water thing, because this was supposed to be an actual W collab moment. Like, bro set up a whole project to get clean water for people in Africa, actual dub, actual IRL charity speedrun. And the way creators were pushing it should have been wholesome vibes, but nah, Twitter had to make it a 24/7 Bed Wars match. Suddenly, it wasn't let's help people, it was #Team Water Scam LLL. People were typing on the timeline like they found a duped Robux glitch, swearing that the water would be resold, and it was all about profit. It was like watching an Adopt Me trading server where everyone's convinced they're getting scammed, except this was about life-saving water projects. And then it gets even crazier. Dudes start flaming him for pressuring creators into donating. Like, imagine you're chilling, Jimmy pulls up in your lobby like, yo, donate 100k Robux to help people, and suddenly streamers act like he just pulled out a sword in murder mystery. Millionaires were literally logging off for a week to dodge his calls. That's peak goofy behavior, because these guys are loaded, and acting like donating to a charity is the same as getting their account wiped. Like, come on, you're not broke, you've got Star Creator Halos in your inventory. Stop playing victim, and the memes just wrote themselves. Debt collector Jimmy pulling up for his 100k. Streamers out here stuttering harder than Roblox voice chat NPCs trying to explain that they'll do it next stream. It was comedy, but also kind of embarrassing, because these same people who flex their Lambos in GTA roleplay couldn't handle a little peer pressure for a good cause. And let's not cap, MrBeast even clarified that no one has to donate if they don't want to. But nah, internet ran with it like it was a piggy chase scene, acting like he's the Grim Reaper hunting creators down for their bank accounts. The Nick A30 situation was another cooked angle. Man said he didn't like the campaign because the recognition all goes to Jimmy. Like, bro really complaining that MrBeast gets the credit for the project he set up, funded, and managed. That's like joining someone's Roblox tycoon halfway through, throwing in a couple gears, and then getting salty you're not the one on the leaderboard. If Nick wanted the clout, he could have started his own charity thing, but nah, easier to throw shade and say he's only doing it to look good. Like my guy, the water's still getting built, the charity still benefits, and people are still winning. You can't L that no matter how much side-eye you throw. And here's the real irony. Despite all the scam tweets, Team Water raised over $30 million. That's not just a W, that's a full obby completed with no skips. People can hate all they want, but the scoreboard doesn't lie. Roblox kids would call that a certified dub, no cap. But then, just when the water discourse started dying down, Jimmy decided to drop the spiciest tweet imaginable. Rolling Stone released their top 25 creators list, right? And Jimmy's sitting there at number 7 behind Caleb Heron. Now, if you don't know Caleb, he's a comedian and podcaster. Cool dude, big in his corner of the internet. But Jimmy, being Jimmy, saw it and typed out, according to this list, a guy with 1 million followers is more influential than me, and posted Caleb's pic. Bro, that's the equivalent of saying, why does this bacon hair have leaderboard over me in a Roblox lobby? And the internet treated it exactly like that. The replies went nuclear. Dude looked salty, and while maybe he wasn't intending to be toxic, it read like straight up shade. And when you're MrBeast, you don't get to have an off tweet. Whole squads of haters spawn in like Arsenal tryhards ready to camp you. It became a ratio fest, and within hours he deleted it. But the damage was done. People were cooking him like he was a free bacon hair in Combat Warriors. Rosanna Pansino popped out of nowhere like a Roblox exploiter who hasn't been seen since 2019, dropping tweets about Jimmy's masks slipping. Called him Mr. Ego, and went viral with millions of impressions. Like, imagine vanishing from the game and then returning just to third-party someone else's drama. Peak opportunist vibes. Caleb himself clapped back subtly with an IG post thanking Rolling Stone, screenshotting Jimmy's deleted tweet, and the comments under it were dogpiling like a Blox Fruit server when someone spawns a fruit. Everyone calling Jimmy greedy, ego-driven, a clout hog. It was full-on flame wars. And honestly, all he did was complain about his rank on some random list. But because he's Jimmy, the internet treated it like he tried to ban Adopt Me from Roblox. And here's where the core of the hate really shows. It doesn't matter what Jimmy does, donates millions, builds wells, or tweets something minor, people will find a way to make it an L. Help the poor? You're exploiting them for views. Fun projects? It's a scam. Ask friends to donate? You're extorting millionaires. Complain about a list? You're an egomaniac. It's like he's in a Roblox lobby with infinite spawn campers. No matter what move he makes, someone's ready to flame him. It's actually crazy when you think about it. This man has given away more money than half the YouTubers combined, and yet people still act like he's public enemy number 1. It's like Bed Wars, where no matter how many emeralds you grind, chat still calls you dog water. And maybe that's the curse of being number 1. Once you're on top, the game flips and everyone just wants to see you lose. And look, I get some of the criticism. The optics of flexing donations or pressuring streamers can look weird, but at the end of the day, people are drinking clean water because of him. Actual lives are better. Compare that to the average streamer who just farms donos and spends it on skins. Like, who's really taking the W here? The Rolling Stone thing too. Maybe it was a bad look, but let's not act like other creators don't whine about placements. The difference is when random streamer number 247 does it, nobody cares. When Jimmy does it, it's headline news in India. That's the curse of clout. Everything gets magnified, and the smallest L becomes a viral moment. And it's not even like the man's gone full villain arc. This isn't some Roblox scammer who flips limiteds for Robux. Jimmy is still doing what he's always done. Massive charity projects, insane giveaways, crazy video concepts. The only thing that changed is how people perceive him. And maybe that's what happens when you get too big. People just decide you're the final boss to hate. It's kind of like how in Roblox, once a game gets too popular, everyone starts calling it mid. Adopt Me? Mid. Brookhaven? Mid. Blox Fruits? Mid. Doesn't matter if millions play it, it becomes trendy to hate the top. MrBeast is basically the Brookhaven of YouTube right now. Everyone plays it, everyone knows it, but it's cooler to flame it. And maybe Jimmy knows this, maybe he doesn't. But one thing's for sure, the internet is not slowing down. Every project, every tweet, every collab is going to be a new chance for people to pile on. And unless he pulls a full-on Vanish act, he's stuck with it. That's the price of being the #1 Roblox dev in the game. You're always gonna get flamed no matter how many updates you drop. Still, when you zoom out, the scoreboard speaks. Team Water raised tens of millions. His channel keeps breaking records. His brand keeps expanding. The haters can spam L all day, but at the end of the round, the W is locked in. And that's the part people can't stand. He keeps winning despite the hate. It's like watching a tower defense simulator player who never loses, and eventually you just start rooting for the zombies instead. So yeah, this whole Beast drama arc, it's less about Jimmy and more about the internet itself. People want someone to tear down, and right now, Jimmy's the chosen one. Doesn't matter if he's curing blindness, building wells, or giving away islands, people will still type scam in chat. It's brain rot culture, the same energy that makes kids spam easy after third-party kills in Bed Wars. At the end of the day, Jimmy's not perfect. He fumbles sometimes, just like any other creator, but calling him a villain while he's literally funding life-saving projects, that's the most NPC take imaginable. Haters can flame, clout chasers can ratio, but reality check, the man still dropping W's bigger than half the industry combined. W charity, W grind, L haters. And that's just facts, no respawn needed. Why do printers act like they got feelings? You hit print once and it ignores you, but hit it twice and suddenly it spits out 47 copies you didn't ask for. Ink costs more than gold, and the machine always says low ink, even after you just changed the cartridge. And the worst part? Paper jams. You pull out one sheet and somehow 3 more get stuck, like the printer's fighting for its life. W technology, L printers. Why are alarm clocks the real villains? You set one for 7 a.m. and somehow it feels like you just closed your eyes when that thing starts screaming like a fire drill. Suddenly, the warm bed feels like paradise, and getting up feels like climbing Mount Everest. And snooze? Biggest trap ever. You think you're getting 5 more minutes, but it's really a speed run to being late. Next thing you know, you're sprinting out the door half awake with mismatched socks. W sleep? Why does fast food never hit like the pictures? The ads be showing a juicy burger stacked higher than a Minecraft tower. But when you open the bag, it's a sad, squished sandwich looking like it got sat on. Fries? They either give you a mountain of salt sticks or 5 cold leftovers at the bottom of the bag. And don't get me started on the ice cream machine at McDonald's. It's been broken since the dinosaur era. We still pull up though, every single time. W cravings, L expectation. Why do phone batteries always betray you? Like it stays at 100% all morning, but the second you step outside, boom, drops to 32% in 5 minutes. Suddenly, your phone acting like it ran a marathon when all you did was check Instagram. In low power mode, that's just the phone admitting defeat. Screen dimmed, apps crawling, and it still dies faster than your hopes during math class. Meanwhile, your friend's phone from 2017 still on 78% after a whole day. Apple and Android really playing us. W chargers, L battery life.
Group projects gotta be the biggest scam in school history. Teacher says work together, but what actually happens is one kid does all the work, 2 kids disappear like they're in witness protection, and 1 dude just puts his name on the final slide. And then when it's presentation day, the freeloaders suddenly act like CEOs explaining our project. Bro, you didn't even open the Google Doc. The worst part? Everyone gets the same grade. Like how is Lil Bro who ghosted the whole thing getting the same credit as the one who pulled an all-nighter? W solo grind, L group projects. Public transport really be its own horror game. You either waiting 40 minutes for a bus that never shows up, or 3 pull up at the exact same time like it's a squad drop. And don't get me started on the random NPCs. Dude blasting TikTok audios on full volume, another one arguing with himself like he's in a boss battle, and you just sitting there trying to mind your business. Then the smell? Whole bus be a mix of chips, sweat, and mystery cologne from 2002. Windows wide open and it still feels like a hot box of chaos. And when it's crowded, forget personal space. You basically shoulder to shoulder with strangers, like you queued up for a roller coaster. Low-key feels like survival of the fittest just to grab a seat. W saving money, L public transport experience. Public transport really be its own horror game. You either waiting 40 minutes for a bus that never shows up, or 3 pull up at the exact same time like it's a squad drop. And don't get me started on the random NPCs. Dude blasting TikTok audios on full volume, another one arguing with himself like he's in a boss battle, and you just sitting there trying to mind your business. Then the smell? Whole bus be a mix of chips, sweat, and mystery cologne from 2002. Windows wide open and it still feels like a hot box of chaos. And when it's crowded, forget personal space. You basically shoulder to shoulder with strangers, like you queued up for a roller coaster. Low-key feels like survival of the fittest just to grab a seat. W saving money, L public transport experience. Why does homework always feel like a side quest nobody asked for? Teacher be like, it's only 5 questions, but those 5 questions got 30 subparts, 4 essays, and a research paper hidden inside. And the worst part? You grind it out all night, turn it in, and the teacher just says, good. Like, bro, I sacrificed my sanity for that good. W free time, L homework. Sleep schedules be the biggest joke. You tell yourself I'm sleeping early tonight, then boom, it's 3 a.m. and you're still scrolling brain rot memes about Ohio and skibidi toilets. Next morning, you're fighting for your life in class like a zombie extra in The Walking Dead. And naps? You plan for 20 minutes, wake up 4 hours later questioning what year it is. Sleep really be speedrunning time. W dreams, L discipline. Why Wi-Fi always folding when you need it most? Like it works fine all day, but the second you start a ranked match or try to stream a movie, boom, connection lost. Suddenly you're playing guess the internet speed instead of your game. And don't even get me started on the router reset struggle. Whole family standing around like it's a ritual, waiting for the little lights to stop blinking. Wired internet, Wi-Fi every time. W cable, L lag. School lunch gotta be the biggest scam. Like how you charging me full price for a tray of mystery meat, a soggy bun, and milk that expired last week? Cafeteria really serving prison food simulator while acting like it's fine dining, and the portions, 1 chicken nugget, 3 fries, and a cookie the size of a penny. Bruh, I'm not full. I'm fighting for my life. Low-key, vending machines be the real cafeteria now. W snacks, L lunch trays. Roblox banning people is wild. Like you say L in chat and suddenly you wake up with a 7-day ban for bullying. Meanwhile, hackers flying around with admin commands never get touched. Roblox moderation really be rolling dice to decide your fate. And the funniest part? You appeal and get that copy-paste email. After reviewing, your ban will not be lifted. Bro, who's reviewing? A hamster on a wheel? Still, we log back in every time. W game, L moderation. Bro, why every time I open TikTok it's just Ohio memes, speedy toilets, and NPC streamers spamming yes, yes, yes for gifs. Like fam, how did we go from funny vines to dudes pretending to be ice cream cones saying ice cream so good for 3 hours straight? Society is cooked. And don't even get me started on YouTube shorts. I be scrolling for funny clips and end up watching some Sigma Riz edit with loud Ohio music blasting in my ear. Who even making these? Like bro, why did Patrick Bateman become a lifestyle coach? Also, why do kids nowadays think Prime is a personality? Like lil bro, it's just flavored water with caffeine, not a golden potion from Minecraft. They be pulling up to school like, I got the meta moon flavor, I'm him. No, you're not. You're dehydrated. And the slang? Bruh, it's getting wild. I can't tell if kids are complimenting me or roasting me. Like someone called me Skibidi Rizzler Ohio Sigma the other day and dipped. Is that an insult or a W? But honestly, the craziest part, we still eat it up. Every single one of us still scrolling at 3 a.m. watching the most brain rot content ever made, knowing full well we could have cured cancer if we used that time to study. Internet is a trap, but it's a funny one. W memes, L attention span.